Okay, everybody, this is a field walk or drive, tractor drive for the last week of September. We've actually just been spending a lot of time this week getting things harvested and storage and covering things up because tonight it's supposed to be just above freezing, which means we'll get a frost. So where do things stand? Back there we dug up all the seed garlic, and that'll go in down there in strips later October. You can see lettuce and kale beds that we've gone through here. Some of this kale is a week or two since we harvested, and the kale's not gonna have a problem with the frost. The plastic there, we've got that over beans that we haven't been able to harvest yet because they're just now coming into fruit. And based on the forecast, we should be able to uncover tomorrow and still have harvests for a couple more weeks. But we'll see. You can see the tunnel. We kind of put aside doing all that to get things harvested and stored and covered. So we got that. These beans, if we get a frost, they're all going to go. But, you know, they've been harvested a couple times already. Let's see. You can see bins on top of things, too. That's over peppers there. All of our summer squash is obviously going to die in the frost, but I think we've all had enough of that, and we can still harvest once the frost comes. More peppers covered here. Some of our great pie pumpkins there. After all the greens die off, we'll start to see these color up in a pale orange color. Each one of those ribs is actually a pie's worth of meat in there. Oh, it's so awesome. And they taste good raw, too. Okay, so these are our bell peppers that we just got coloring this week. So give them a little stress with the cold and cover them from the frost, and they should start coloring faster. These are all the tomatoes. Yeah, they've been diseased. You can see them. In fact, the whole row is pretty much dead, but we've harvested as much as we can this week. If they make it through, that's great. If not, then not. Out here are some seedlings and some starts to get us through the next couple months. A bunch of stuff that's not got a problem with the frost. We've got out there, let's see, right, oh, it's gonna do that, is it? Okay, so right there is cabbage, then broccoli and cauliflower, then kale, and then some head lettuce. That does not like frost, but it's so low to the ground and so new, I'm hoping that it'll hang on. Can't do much about that. We got arugula over here and radishes. Actually have some beets and carrots in there just now peeking through, and they don't have a problem with the frost either. We went through all the acre out there, harvested all the summer squash we could. Winter squash we can pick after the frost. We got all our carving pumpkins out, which is nice. Get them on the side of the road and make us some extra money here to pay some bills. These flowers, if we get the frost tonight like they're saying, they'll probably all be gone by morning. If not, then not. Out here, I wanted to drive out here quick. See our older piggies and our newer piggies eating up whatever squash is broken or no good. There they are. And of course, I've still got tomatoes in the tunnel. That's what was in shares this week. I don't know if we'll see them again in shares, just because we've got the 2 weeks off here, but they are in there. Now, I'm going to try to zoom in back here. We actually, come on, focus on them. So there's two little brown goats out there. Those are actually Ike Fry's babies. We got them yesterday from a shareholder who bred her goats with Ike Fry. They're going to be, one of them is going to be one of our new bucks this year. We're also going to get a couple dwarf bucks, one or two, I'm not sure yet, from my cousin. And hopefully the horrible wet weather from this year will not affect future years with those goats, but we did lose a few just because of how wet it was and how many mosquitoes there were. So you can see through the walls of the greenhouse there, I got seedlings that are going to go in the tunnel. They're not ready to be transplanted yet, but they are in there to go into the tunnel. Once that's done, of course, all the birds are out scavenging now. They know that it's time. And our piles and piles of pumpkins. So that's the one thing. We do have to go get cranberries here in the next couple weeks. But if anybody wants carving pumpkins, give us a call or an email, and we've got them. You can come out and have your pick. We pulled them all out of the field just because a couple were starting to rot, and we wanted to get them off of the plants that were going to get hurt. But that's the deal. I don't know what those guys are doing. But yeah, all right, I'll see everybody later.